Closely working with delivery organizations of different sizes, we see that they're under huge pressure. Still, they are expected to deliver faster. I do see a clear need for solutions to work together in a smarter way.
So, WMX Europe, here in Rome, my magnificent city, and here with Sebastian Poberschin, marketing, acquisition and growth from Bettermile. So, who is Sebastian Poberschin?
Thanks, Francesco. Great to catch up with you. I'm Sebastian. I've been with Bettermile for the past 5 years, working closely with new and existing customers, figuring out how to integrate and scale user-centric solutions within their ecosystems, both technically as well as operationally. Working as agile as possible, given the realities of large-scale postal and parcel operations, and ultimately synchronizing all of that across our internal and external communication channels.
Really interesting, because until a few years ago, delivery UX was very passive, and now is becoming part of the UX that you have at checkout. Absolutely interesting. Well, what about Bettermile, and what is its role in the last mile space?
Yeah, at Bettermile we help delivery organizations transition to a more dynamic and a more responsive last mile, not by choosing between productivity and user experience, but by creating a flywheel effect where one reinforces the other. And we do that by orchestrating delivery in real time across operations, drivers and recipients. So we dynamically optimize delivery routes for drivers through our driver solution, BetterRoute, navigating them on the road and up to the doorstep, also powered by our address intelligence engine, Better Places. And at the same time, we create an engaging real-time tracking experience for the recipients using AI-powered time windows that dynamically narrow down during the day of delivery, and also enabling smart redirects for recipients so that they can basically control their delivery until the last minute, whether they're at home, at work or on the move. And yeah, I think this is also what sets us apart, this dynamic orchestration, especially between drivers and recipients. So we're not just solving isolated problems, but we're creating a system where better driver tools also create a better delivery experience for recipients, and where recipient engagement feeds back into delivery success. So it's not a one-way optimization, but it's a continuous loop. And at the same time, we're also aware that many delivery organizations are at different maturity levels and at different stages of their transformation journey. So from our side, we also offer components of our solutions as a modular integration, and we also guide our customers basically all the way through our product and customer and user success teams, very hands-on. So basically everyone at Bettermile delivered parcels themselves, and this is how we stay grounded and how we stay user-centric.
Yes, I can confirm. I was there in September, having a tour in your Mercedes van with your app. It was absolutely fantastic. So you can decrease cost, improve delivery efficiency, and why not open the business to new opportunities, I suppose. So last mile is evolving, especially after e-commerce jumped in the business like 20 years ago, and now evolving week by week. Which is your thoughts about this?
I mean, closely working with delivery organizations of different sizes, we see that they're under huge pressure. So they are challenged by labor shortages, increasing cost, regulatory changes, and still they are expected to deliver faster and more sustainably and cheaper and at greater transparency and greater flexibility. So it's a really tough position to be in, right? And I don't see a silver bullet to this, but I do see a clear need for solutions to work together in a smarter way. And I think out-of-home delivery is a great example, because it certainly is one piece of the puzzle, right? But it also introduces new challenges to delivery companies, because delivery organizations need to empower their recipients to make smart delivery choices from checkout throughout the entire delivery journey. especially on the day of delivery when they are most engaged and when they explicitly align their activities around their delivery. And at the same time, delivery organizations, especially postal operators, also have a certain risk of losing that personal connection and the trust that has been built through decades of doorstep delivery service. So this is where I see our role and where I see that Bettermile can support and empower delivery organizations, because we help them provide an engaging real-time tracking experience to their recipients to stay informed with highly accurate ETAs. And we see that engagement is incredibly high. They come back 10 times on average during the day of delivery to refresh the real-time tracking side. And this is the perfect moment to offer smart delivery choices. And we can do that by synchronizing delivery routes in real time, also with the input from consignees. So when you're not at home, you can still have your delivery rerouted to a locker bank, to a parcel shop, to a neighbor until the very last minute. And we synchronize these changes in real time with the delivery sequences for drivers, and we keep them well informed to deliver more efficiently. And this way, delivery organizations see an increasing out-of-home adoption. They see increasing locker utilization, which is critical to their cost structure, and their home delivery routes still remain efficient, which is critical because as volume shifts from home to out-of-home, density decreases and your unit cost would go up, right? So you need to keep your home delivery routes efficient as well. And ultimately, we help delivery companies position out-of-home as a intentional choice and not a fallback.
Absolutely, it perfectly matches with my feeling today. I'm waiting a parcel from Amazon. My fault, I forgot the cable, but yes, I feel engaged until I don't have this today. Well, WMX Europe is now a reference point in the industry. What's your feeling for a company like you and for the business, logistic business in general?
I mean, for us, it's the first time to attend WMX. To be honest, we've been connected to lots of people in the room beforehand, so it's been a great opportunity for us to reconnect with them and to talk in more depth throughout the event. We've seen great keynotes and great panels with best practices from different postal operators, great discussions on how to make out-of-home work more user-centric, smarter and more efficiently into the reality of delivery organizations. So overall, really great event, and we'll surely come back next year.
Okay, so change is now the DNA of the last mile industry. Which will be the next big thing in the last mile space?
From my view, it is clearly about increasing flexibility, not at the expense of efficiency and productivity, but through creating a better user experience that aligns with the efficient delivery model that works for different fleets, whether it's electric vehicles, posties on foot, or typical delivery vans. So the next stage of the evolution from my perspective is to better connect and integrate existing systems from out-of-home, from route optimization, from real-time tracking, and make it work more seamlessly, especially for recipients. That ultimately also drives business success for delivery organizations.
So it's correct to say that we must be tech and data-driven?
100%.
Well, thanks a lot for your time.
Thanks a lot, Francesco.
See you next year.